Alright, so I have this quest where I need to find someone in a cave, and I come to find that they have a bunch of chicken outside of their cave. A bunch of robotic chicken, look at them. And they make sounds. They're kinda weird. Alright, let's go talk to the person inside of here, see who they are. Why are there so many chicken outside? Oh, it's a goblin. Harpies aren't birds, Sigilla. They're bird people. I don't normally like to deal with people, but I guess this is a unique situation. What are they talking about?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there. I'm so tall. I created this thing that rearranges your DNA and makes you any other race. I'll go back to being a gnome though. Alright. Old Vizzle Krang is worried, eh? Guess the drinks are on me when I finish up here. What are you doing up here?
What's up?
Goblins are weird. Alright, flying rocks. The name is Professor Harleen Chirpsnide, infamous ornithologist extraordinaire. I came here to study the mythical Blueheather rocks of the Dragon Isles, but I suppose we've got bigger fowl to fry. I bet these harpies flew in from Kalimdor when the isles open up. They're highly invasive and feasting like a pack of ogres at the Village Water Casino Buffet. Where's that at? Let's give the native rocks here a fighting chance. Take this medical kit and use it to get the injured ones back on their feet. Alright.
If you ever need anything.
Sigilla, don't you dare break my feather plucker 3,300 when you go into that cave. I'll guard it with my life, Miss Professor Chirpsnide, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just call me Professor. And you can save the ma'am for crunch time. Oh my goodness, my reading is terrible today. Well, let's see what this dragon is going to do. Why is there no music in the game? So quiet. Only the sound of those pages moving in sync. No one's reading the books. Why are the pages moving? Alright, smash them to featherings. I was curious about these strange winged creatures and attempt to introduce myself. I would have been eaten if not for Professor Chirpsnide and her large mechanical fowl. Yeah, she has a lot of large mechanical chickens. Could you help us deal with these squish flight? The native Blueheather rocks are having a difficult time defending their nests from them. Also, I hate for any more introductions to go the way mine did with them. I guess we're gonna kill some harpies. Is this all harpies are? They're surprisingly bloodthirsty for being so sentient. Yeah, what's up with harpies in World of Warcraft? They don't act like sentient people. Alright, let's start healing everyone, I guess. Right, have my first aid kit. Let's put on some medicine. It died! Oh, it didn't. It was just grateful. And that one's being attacked by the harpies. Are they using new models for harpies? Let's take a closer look. I guess so. They look kinda cool. Also, do they have a language? I need to watch one of those YouTube videos from... What's the name of this channel that I watch? Something premium? Like, I need a whole lore on harpies. I was gonna say charpies, but that's something else. So, killing all the harpies I see on site kinda feels like committing genocide. Are we the bad guys? I mean, I'm still gonna do it for gold. And I guess because I need to complete a quest. But they're sentient beings. Like, how are they different from what the goblins do? You know, or the humans? Clearing up places of the forest. Killing the local animals. Anyway, I guess I want to ask questions, which is the root of much evil. But it's a video game, I guess. So let's go on. Alright, just need one more squish flight witherer. What is the witherer? Witherer to kill. Oh, there she is. Drinking some alcohol this early in the morning. Actually, it's like 1 p.m. Alright, let's turn this in. First, this one. This cave, though, is so quiet. I need some game music. Thank you, Gosthok. I've been assisting the good professor while you've been gone. I'm afraid to say I've made things worse for her. Hey, Harleen Chirpsnide. Your name is very hard to pronounce. A full-feathered job, Gosthok. I would have helped you with the healing and the slaying, but I'm more of an ideas goblin these days. A rocking appetite. Tharsira. These names are always so hard to pronounce. Tharsira seems like a good egg, good with gadgets, but she panics easily. For example, when I sent her into the caves directly south of here, she was promptly run out of them by an unusually large harpy. Seems it was giving orders to the others as well. Could it be the matriarch of this brood? Perhaps a commander of some kind. Get in there and find out, Gosthok. And don't be afraid to ruffle a few feathers. Oh my god, the feather puns keep coming. If you know what I mean. I know what you mean. Explosive increment. Oh my god, we have a poop. quest. Explosive excrement. The harpies are a nice surprise and all, but I came to these mountains for one reason and one reason only. Excrement. Nice. Specifically, the excrement of Blueheather rocks. That's then been eaten and digested by bugs. Scarab stomach juices enhance the explosive nitrogen content by tenfold at least. Here, take this Chirpsnide auto excrete collector. Stomp on the scraps scrawling around the cave floor and use the collector to reap the rewards. I mean, can we just wait for them to poop it out, I guess? Also, do scarabs really eat poop anywhere on Earth? I think they just roll it around. I guess they're different in Azeroth. Bring it back full and we can start the real fun. Explosions! Alright. What's the look for Gosthok? It's not gross. It's science and it's fun. I guess so.
There is much to discover.
Sagila has another quest. Oh no, I made a huge mistake. Harleen entrusted me with her famed Feather Plucker 3300, a phenomenal invention of her very own. I was planning to pluck rock feathers in the cave south of here for her research, but the harpies ambushed me and it broke into pieces as I was running out. Please retrieve the parts. They're probably strewn about like shed scales on the cave floor. I can put it back together, definitely. Well, probably. Alright, I will help. I was very lost, so the parts are probably far away from each other. Sorry. Yep, sure. Whatever. Alright, let's collect some poop. But I guess first, we might have to kill this harpy. I mean, she's just chilling. But I know the moment we get close to her, she's going to stop chilling and start killing us. So, preemptive attack, I guess. Makes me feel very American. We are the worst. Okay, now, we step on the scarabs. Again, killing is the theme of the game. Now, let's absorb all the poop. How much do we get? Maybe I shouldn't run all over the place, because I think the bodies, like, disappear quickly. Okay, that's gross. But I guess making a bomb is not fun if it's not a little gross. So what's up with all the caves here? None of the caves have music. That makes me very uncomfortable. And I guess we found one of the first pieces for that broken machine. I guess I don't need to kill the harpies. Like, I just have to find the pieces, try not to aggro them, and collect poop. This can be a peaceful quest. I'm choosing violence. It looks like we have almost collected all the poop. Oh, look at those giant scarabs. Let's go kill these giant ones. Well, where did that come from? I guess from the sky, from the ceiling, where they hang out. Of course. Alright, let's go kill these ones. I'm sure those have a lot of poop. Although we already are at 94%. So I wish we had seen them earlier. Yeah, see? I'm sure those would have helped us a lot. That was satisfying. Oh wow, she's a giant. I guess she's the one we had to kill. The one that made the dragon person lose the gun. Oh, my pet is dead. Okay. I was like, why is she looking at me all of a sudden? And she's dead. Forgive me, matriarch. I gave everything to keep our dream alive. Who is she talking to? Wow, she's huge. Rolling in the Screech. Is that supposed to be a reference to Adele's song, Rolling in the Deep? You pull a scrap of parchment from the gooey blood-soaked satchel of the rock muncher. All you can make out is imagery of harpies devouring large eggs. You're positive the thick, unintelligible scratch marks will make plenty of sense to your favorite senior ornithologist. Okay, I hope so. I hope it's the lyrics to a harpy song. I think we finished all of the quest anyway. Alright, time to turn in the quest.
So many possibilities.
I was so desperate to prove myself. You'll get there.
Bold.
Okay, thank the flights. I've come to like the professor, and this could have spelled the end of our new friendship.
May we all
I don't think
find
goblins
what
have
we
friends.
seek.
I think everything for them is just like a transaction.
Yeah, what do you want?
Wow, so many quests.
Hurry back.
My fine-tuned bird senses are telling me these screech flight aren't just here for snacks. But you did well, Gosthok. Let me decipher this scroll and we'll find out just what these harpies are after. Rolling into the Screech. Back from the caves already? Yeah, I found this scroll. Oh no! That's certainly no dinner menu you're holding. Or maybe it is. Well, she didn't tell us what the scroll was. Oh yes, quality stuff. Have you thought about doing this work professionally, Gosthok? Collecting poop? I mean, There have been enough poop collecting quests or poop related quests in Warcraft where I guess she's not that far off.
If you ever need
Hey, I hit the max level! Hooray! Alright. Looks like there's a lot more quests here. Separating the yolk. Right. I've deciphered the scroll and surprise. It is bad news. The screech flight aren't just eating the blue feathers for sustenance. Turns out they found a spell or two that transfers the rock's innate strength to themselves upon consumption, especially the eggs. Maybe that's why that harpy was so large. Save as many of those rock eggs as you can down the cliffs from here. It'll stall the harpies long enough to put my plan into motion. And watch out for the rogue elementals. The Curse Wife spell work has stirred them up. Okay, I expected this quest line to be a lot shorter, but I guess we'll finish it now. The nest of our own is the next quest. The scroll you found is a command that all blue feather eggs are to be brought to the harpy chef, Fry-Aerie. Apparently, the Screech Flight matriarch won't eat anything that hasn't been properly prepared and seasoned. So we'll bring her a special egg of our own. Ooh, are we gonna poison her? One that's explosively delicious. Oh, it's gonna be covered in poop. And will explode when she eats it, of course. How will you deliver it? In disguise. Ooh, I'm gonna dress up like a harpy. Slay the creatures on the lower cliffs. Collect up this list of parts, and I'll whip you a full feather outfit. Well, this is kinda gross. I'm gonna collect 20 Screech Flight talents, 6 Screech Flight staves, and 3 Creekborn
if
cores.
you ever need anything.
Keep heading west when you finish, and we'll meet up at the pond. Okay.
How fare
Next quest.
you?
It's plucking time. Harleen told me she's making a disguise for you. How exciting! But she'll need some feathers from the rock hatchlings to complete the outfit. Poor hatchlings. Luckily, I just finished fixing up the Feather Plucker 3300. I guess I could also call it 3300. The Screech Flight are capturing rock hatchlings on the lower cliffs to raise and breed for themselves. Use a plucker to yank the hatchlings out of danger. It'll automatically pluck some of their feathers for you as well. The birds with one plucker, I should say, so... Oh, the puns. And my delivery doesn't help. Alright, let's do some plucking, I guess.
Farewell.
Alright, just need to find a few more of these birds to save. Still don't get what I'm doing. Like, I'm pulling them towards me, then they fly away. Don't get it. I thought it was gonna be like a Ghostbusters thing where I was gonna like suck up all these birds into like some vacuum or something and then release them elsewhere. But no. I guess it just plucks feathers. 70% non-fatal. I just don't know who's supposed to be dropping those staffs. Where did I get the staffs from earlier? Maybe the ones over here? No, those don't seem to be part of the quest. It's not even the quest area here. Oh well, I guess let's kill everything and see what drops us down. Okay, that one dropped a stuff. What was her? She was a Curse Wife. Alright. I mean, that one's a Curse Wife too. Let's see if she drops the stuff as well. Hey pet, help me out. I'm being attacked here. One more staff. We did it! Got all the staffs. Now, let's go meet the goblin person. Hey, what happened to the chicken? Gosthok down here, just cannibalizing a mechanical chicken corpse. What are you doing to it? Alright, let's hear Chirpsnide's plan. These materials were perfect, and now you're ready for your first disguise. The cave by the pond belongs to the matriarch, personal chef, Chef Fry-Aerie. I've heard tale of Chef Fry-Aerie before, you know. Rumor has it that she honed her craft by battling famous chefs up and down Kalimdor. Of course, she eats them afterwards. But that's not important. What's important is that you put on your disguise to fool the chef and get her to try out our prototype egg. We'll have access to her supplies, and it's onto the final phase of Chirpsnide's patent-pending rock rescuing plan. Alright, well, sounds like a good plan, I guess. Separating the yolk. Saving these eggs from the harpies is key to protecting these blue feathers from any further endangerment, as well as any future prey they plan on consuming next.
Have a good
This
one.
is more than I imagined. This is separating the yolk, completing the quest. This is more than I imagined you'd be able to recover. Maybe you're not a bad sort after all. I mean, after all this help, is there any doubt? Completed that quest, going on to a nest of our own. Perfect, and a little gross, just as I planned. Time to craft a disguise and take this matriarch out to roost. The puns continue. It's plucking time. Professor Chirpsnide tells me that I've got a knack for gadgets. If I wasn't part of the Draknir military, do you think I could have worked in a goblin city? You could have. Or a gnome city. We're cooler than goblins and a little bit less greedy. I mean, that sounds kind of speciesist. Just kidding. Goblins and gnomes are as cool. Alright, this is more than enough feathers, and all collected without the feather plucker exploding, right? As far as I know, it didn't explode.
Welcome, friend.
Hello. Alright, Screechlight Potluck.
If you
As
ever
you are
need
ready to
anything,
put these acting chops of yours to good use, Gosthok? Wait, that's a question. Are you ready to put those acting chops of yours to good use, Gosthok? What? You don't have any chops? Then it's a good thing I've made you an impeccable, more puns, Screechfly disguise out of all the materials you've just gathered. Segalia and I still need time to finish building the final egg, quote unquote, that will take out the matriarch, but I have made a smaller prototype version for you to try out on the chef. Now don't worry, you'll be 12% safer from these explosions under all the feathers. Well, good to know, I guess. Here's your disguise, Gosthok. And here's a prototype egg you'll use on the chef. Okay, I have my egg, I have my disguise. I wouldn't drop that if I were you. I mean, I know, it's a bomb. Once your disguise is on, get into the cave and convince Fry-Aerie to try the egg, quote unquote, for herself. Then we'll move on to the next part of our foolproof plan. Alright, well thank you, Harleen. Segalia says, good luck. Please don't eat whatever the chef is making in there. I mean, I won't. Alright, let's go into the cave. And let's blow up this harpy with our prototype egg. Finally, what took you so long to get those eggs? Well, show the egg to the chef. A new egg? About time. The matriarch can only get stronger if you callful chorus wives push every ounce of magic into those blue feather nests. Toss it in and we'll have a taste. I mean, you'll have a taste. I said no seconds. Wait, how do I toss in the egg? I don't know what I'm doing. There's no option to toss in the egg. I think I bugged out this quest. Okay, let's abandon the quest and try it again, because I think I somehow bugged it out. Alright, we pull into this disguise. I get my egg. Okay, that was a weird animation. The egg kind of flew into the air and landed on my head. Okay, show the egg to the chef. A new egg, about time. Okay, nod your head. There you go. Move those feathers, sisters. Almost time. It's almost the matriarch's feeding time. Alright, let's throw the egg in there. Wow, what an aroma. Let's have a little sippy sip, shall we? And she blew up. Oh no. It's a little hard to chew. Whoops. And then Harleen is screaming from outside. Did the prototype work? Oh, we should use these feathers and this hat. You okay, Gosthok? We heard a big thud. Yeah, seems like the custom did absorb some of the impact.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alright, Screechlight Potluck. Let's complete this quest. Why can I not complete it? Why is Warcraft so buggy?
Much to discover.
There we go. You did great and look pretty good in that outfit to boot. Finally, ready to cut this terrifying thread off at his beak? More puns. The weighted explosion. Of course. Our prototype worked. Excellent. Now it's time for the main course. This time, you are the chef. With some necessary adjustments, you'll suit up in your disguise again. Then you'll take our masterpiece egg explosive, dunk it into this ranty stew here, head up to the matriarch's cave, plate it for her, and glide back down with the blast detonating behind you. That sounds like a Tom Cruise movie. If all things go as planned, she'll be toast because of the explosion, which will burn her to toasty bits. Alright, seems like she enjoyed describing this assassination. Try on your new disguise. I upgraded it to look like our big chef friend right here. The poor chef, she's dead. Look, I have a funny chef hat. Alright, Segalia says, the Professor Masterpiece explosive is finally ready. Dunk it across the stew to attract the matriarch. Let's see, Segalia ready and waiting just outside to take Gosthok to the matriarch. Ooh, there's a taxi? I've also packed you an extra Chirpsnide auto glider in case you need it for the ride down. Harleen says, then you're all set for danger, Gosthok. Hitch a ride to the cave and explode the head of this feather snake. Wait, I thought I was supposed to cook this giant egg. Yeah, there we go. We did it. Alright, let's go ride this taxi, which appears to be a rocket. This doesn't seem very safe, but it works. It's effective. Alright, matriarch. I have an egg for you. I smell my chef's signature concoction. Excellent. I'm famished. These rocks have made me stronger with every meal. I'll be soon ready for our next prey, the dragons. Oh no. We shall all ascend, becoming greater than any dragonflight, for we are the Screechflight. Fry-Aerie, you've helped me become the harpy I've always believed I could be. Mother would be so proud of us. Alright, eat your egg. Time to dig in. Wait, what is that ticking sound? Uh-oh. Hey, you inside the egg. Pipe down and prepare to be eaten. Well, I'm glad she's hungry. Wait, she didn't die. Oh, what is this? You aren't my chef? No, I'm not. I'm Gosthok, a gnome. Whatever happened to the big explosion exit on my glider that I was promised? Okay, let's destroy her. My pets are always covering the view. We cannot see the action. Would Aviana have been proud? Who's Aviana? Alright, report to Harleen, use the glider, optional. Whee! I mean, there was no explosion, but there was some gliding action. Look at me, how cool do I look?
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing?
Things didn't go exactly to plan, but no good goblin scheme ever does. Nice work. There will still be a Screechflight here, but they'll be easier to cool without their matriarch organizing their efforts. And the Bluefeathers will actually have a chance to survive. Harpies and dragons aren't that different, forgetting their attempted mass digestion of the cliffside. They're aching to a civilization of their own. Maybe there's a peaceful brood out there. Maybe there are some good harpies out there. Are they hinting that one day they might become playable characters? Oh, and keep the disguise. Looks good on you. Oh, sweet. We have a new toy. I can be Chef Fry-Aerie. Alright, so I think this was a good quest. Well, yet another exciting adventure for the hero ornithologist, Harleen Chirpsnide. But I must be off now. Wait, Professor, says Segalia. Could you use an assistant? Harleen Chirpsnide says, an assistant? I live more harrowing adventures than this one with my morning kaja coffee. There's no room for the weak-winged. I cannot read these fonts, they're so small. Here, let's go here. There's no room for the weak wing in ornithology. Come on, Jose. Learn how to read. Segalia says the rest of Azeroth awoke while we were asleep for thousands of years. If harpies can desire more, then any dragthier can too. Harleen Chirpsnide says, that is a great point. I deem you an assistant ornithologist. Now, grab my bags and let's hit the skies. Segalia says, yes, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Segalia yells, I'm an ornithologist. I actually don't know what an ornithologist is. I should Google it. Wow, she's really excited. Harleen Chirpsnide says, now give me a moment to figure out how to make a Pecinator's two-seater. Is that the end of their story? Yeah, there's no more quest. Segalia keeps screaming, me, a real ornithologist. Get ready, birds. Oh, I guess ornithologists. Come on. They study birds. Segal says, okay, now I'm ready. I wish we had seen them fly away.
Until next time.
Alright, so that's all.
Have a good one.
Are they also standing over there? Yes, they are. This was a cool quest, and we got a toy. I guess I have not learned it yet. There you go. And we can be Chef Fry-Aerie. Alright, well, with this marks the end of our playthrough. Until next time, take care, hope you had fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.